I'm now going to show a video about changing fractions into decimals. This is the repeating example, and I have two that I'm going to do. One is 2/3, which is easy, and 5/18, which is a little messier. As I showed in the last video, how I go about this is I read it inside out. So that means that the 2 goes in the house, the 3 goes out. Now 3 does not go into 2, goes in 0 times, so I have to add a decimal and 0 to start the fun. So here's my 3 times tables, and again, when I'm doing this, I don't want to read this as 2.0 now, I want to read this as 20. So 3 goes into 20, 6 times for 18. All right, remember, my goal here is to get this to be a 0 and end. However, in this example, what you're going to notice is that I get the same thing I started off with. So 3 goes into 20, 6 times for 18. Now, when you're teaching kids, it may take a while for them to notice the pattern. So you may have to even do it one more time. But here, as we can see, it's a repeating 6. So my answer here is 0.6. And since that 6 is what's repeating always, 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 we write a bar over it. So 2/3 is the same thing as 0.6. Okay, let's try a harder one. This one is 5/18. So again, to start this one, I would put 5 in, 18 out. It goes in 0 times, so I have to start with the decimal and 0. And I want to read this as 50. 18 goes into 50 how many times? And the closest is 2 times at 36. Subtract down. I don't have a 0, so I have to add another 0 and keep going. 147. 7 times for 126. So here, I go 126. Subtract down. I get 14 and 0, so I get 140 again. With kids, you may have to do this a couple times before they believe that 7 is repeating forever. But what will happen is that here my answer is 0.27. Since it's just the 7 that's repeating, you want that bar to only be over the 7. So 5/18 is the same thing as 0.27, just the 7 repeating. That's it.